Today we're taking a look at the technology in the dashboard of the 2018 Porsche Panamera 4 e-hybrid Sport Turismo. Now, aside from all of the hybrid Turismo nonsense, this is basically a Porsche Panamera, so everything you're going to see here pretty much applies to all 2018 models. Now, the new thing for this generation of Panamera is the new Pcm system. That's the Porsche Communication System. Now, that's basically the infotainment, and what you get is this large 12.3-inch touchscreen in the center of the dashboard. Now, as I'm gesturing to it, you may notice that when my hand approaches the screen, contextual icons pop out, and that's because there are proximity sensors embedded in the bezels. So as my hand gets closer, it can show me more information, and when I get back to driving, it can hide that information for a nice, clean look. Now, what's really nice about this generation of the Pcm system is that it's very customizable. The home screen features this new tile-based interface, and you can pop into a menu and actually configure that interface to set it up how you like. You've got a choice of a couple of different layouts that you can save as presets, and then from there you can basically drag over these little bits and bobs to adjust different parts of the interface to your liking. So if I want the map there, I hit confirm, and when I come back home, I've got a big map here, as well as the other things that I've set up. It's really cool. Now, along this side, we have shortcuts to the various parts of the interface, including the navigation system, which features really bright, really crisp 3D maps. We've got a variety of media sources here that you'll access through here. You've got satellite radio, Bluetooth audio streaming. There's an ability to rip media files via USB to an internal hard drive, so that's nice. We also have Apple CarPlay connectivity, but not Android Auto. I'm really disappointed when automakers do that. Continuing through the interface, we've got our phone system here, as well as the ability to adjust different parts of the vehicle's operation. Now, because this is a hybrid, we've got a couple of different hybrid modes that we can choose from here that allow us to do things like adjust how the battery is going to get used. And finally, we've got a choice of web-connected apps, things like finding parking, monitoring weather, and because this is a plug-in hybrid, finding charging stations to plug this thing to rejuice. Now, the other part of the technology package isn't the screen right here. It actually takes place right here in front of me. And that's where we have the Porsche Advanced Cockpit. It's kind of like Audi's virtual cockpit, but ×2 with a little bit more functionality. Instead of one big screen, we've got a physical center tachometer and two smaller 7-inch screens that flank it. You control them with the steering wheel controls that allow you to do things like toggle between a map for navigation, monitoring your hybrid system on one side, and also managing your various driver aid functions and trip computer information on the other side. Overall, it's a very advanced system, lots of screens in front of you, but Porsche also hasn't skimped on the physical controls. If you look down below, you'll see we got this bank of shortcuts that are going to correspond with the shortcuts we saw on the PCM. So even if you're on any screen, you can hop quickly to the map or to the climate control system just by tapping these capacitive buttons down below. So there's been your look at the technology in the 2018 Porsche Panamera 4 Sport Turismo e-hybrid. I think I got that right. Check out our full review to see what it's like to actually drive this thing. So we got a lot of screens here in front of us, but I really like these physical controls down below. But I want to know what you think. Are physical controls here to stay, or would you like to see this cleaned up a little bit? Let us know in the comments down below, and while you're there, give us a subscription for even more cool car videos from theroadshow.com.